Israel's occupation has been declared unlawful by the World Court, which has stipulated that it must be terminated completely and as rapidly as possible. The court also found that illegal Israeli occupation violates the UN Charter, human rights and international humanitarian law. The court further unequivocally declared that all Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territory are illegal and must be dismantled, and that all Israeli settlers must be evacuated. The court declared that Israeli illegal occupation not only violates but eviscerates the Palestinian people's right to self-determination in their own land, including the right to their own state. This ruling couldn't be more timely or sorely needed. The Palestinian people have endured unbearable suffering and injustice for decades. This ruling is a vindication of their steadfastness and perseverance. This right must no longer be denied or deferred. The court made clear that the Palestinian people are the only sovereign in the occupied Palestinian territory.
Not able to be present with us today. The indigenous people who have been displaced and removed, our people of conscience who are incarcerated and living in exile, our North Stars, Leonard Peltier, Mumia Abu Jabal, Azara Shakur, and every Palestinian prisoner who deserves rest, celebration, and the community that we have today.
The institution's commencement views the paper of a Harvard diploma as an opening to the gates of enlightenment. But the people's commencement understands that it is the spirit of resistance as exemplified through the martyrs of Palestine who light the path forward for us all.
The whole class, Free University of Palestine, in the yard, 2024, I salute you.
This room is beautiful. It's filled with community. But in Gaza, rooms like this have been reduced to rubble. Professors who should be submitting final grades said their final words. Every yamma, every yaba, every name. أنت تسمى فلسطين. Enough for me to die on her earth.
Most countries around the world support a two-state solution for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But the biggest obstacle for this to really happen is the United States. The United States has used its veto power in the United Nations Security Council dozens of times to block resolutions that will recognize a Palestinian state. Along the United States, only 8 other countries refuse to recognize Palestine. On the other hand, 143 countries around the world recognize Palestine, many of them represented here in the European Parliament. I believe the EU should push for a two-state solution and challenge its biggest ally. Now, more than ever, we should act independently from the United States so we stop the genocide of Palestinians and finally achieve a two-state solution.